Would you rather wear school uniforms to school until you graduated or be able to choose anything that you wanted to wear? Personally, I would rather wear uniforms to school until I graduated high school. Most of us have probably gotten to choose whatever we wanted to wear to school. And while it's fun and creative to do that, with the bullying rate increasing and behavioral problems, uniforms would be the better choice to choose. I picked this topic because I, like everyone else, attended school and seen firsthand people being bullied on the clothes they were wearing or the clothes that they couldn't afford like other people, and have also seen teachers spend most of their time discipline people for their dress code violation instead of spending that time teaching students like they should. The purpose of my speech is to persuade people to push the idea of students having to wear school uniforms from elementary throughout high school. Although students having to wear uniforms to school isn't very fun, there are benefits to wearing them, like it can decrease the bullying rate, it can save parents money and show the student organization, and also help make school a more organized and safe place. One benefit of having to wear school uniforms would be it could decrease the bullying rate. Some people have low-income parents who are not able to buy their children clothes that are in style, or not able to buy children a lot of outfits, which in return causes them having to wear the same outfit 2 or 3 times a week. And with uniforms, everyone would be wearing the same thing. According to an article by Chloe Spencer, who commented on her school switching to school uniforms, she stated that her peers have felt less peer pressured and felt a sense of relief since having to wear school uniforms now. They also felt less judged with everyone wearing the same thing. Another reason why school uniforms would be a good choice is because it can save parents money and also teach students organization and structure. Right, as of now, parents buy their kids name brand clothes and have to buy a lot of them, whereas with uniforms you just buy 1 or 2 or 3 pairs and it would last a week. You would just switch between them. An article at the Greater New Orleans newspaper online stated that parents were worried that uniforms would cost more and low-income families would not be able to afford them. But there are ways now to help parents with low income, such as stores having layaway, where you wouldn't have to pay up front the large sum of money. You could just pay over the summer while and get them off layaway before school started. According to Pearson.com, parents stated that they saved buying uniforms because they bought 2 or 3 and it lasted years. Whereas with parents having to buy designer clothes, they would have to buy new clothes almost every school year because the trends change and people don't want to wear old things to school for the next year. It also prepares students for life after high school by making them more organized and structured. They have had to wear uniforms throughout school, where when they start their career, they'll be used to having that kind of routine. The final benefit of having to wear uniforms to school would be it would make school more safe and a better organized place. According to DailyMail.com, Surveys showed since switching to uniforms, there were less discipline problems and teachers had more time to teach instead of having to get on the students for a dress code violation. Studies show that also the attendance and test scores have increased in schools who decided to switch to school uniforms. According to Ken Trump, who spoke on an article at ustoday.com, parents who opposed the idea of school uniforms in the beginning then changed their mind and started to love the idea and became happy. In conclusion, I wanted to share benefits of switching to school uniforms. I discussed 3 benefits of school uniforms, which are: it helps reduce bullying, saves parents money, and makes school more safe and organized. I feel like I'm credible to talk about this because I've attended school and seen these things. You should push that idea of school uniforms to lower the bullying rate and make schools safe and more organized. In 2010, 1 in every 5 public schools required school uniforms, which is an increase over the past decade. In some cases, 90% of schools require school uniforms versus the United States, 19% of public schools requiring school uniforms. Let's make the number increase even more. Thank you for your time.